Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here, and welcome to the new subscribers. And thank you guys for the clicks, the likes, the shares. Thank you for the supporting the channel through PayPal or through the Buy Me a Coffee. Much appreciated. What is cooking? After all this period of calibrations, after all this timing of the moon going into dealing with these inner child situations, and after all these shadow periods, finding the truths, we're going to see today that the moon, it's going to be having a very beautiful energies that's going to be coming from Taurus towards Sagittarius. As the moon, it's going to be 150 degrees with Uranus. Uranus, by the way, it is direct. So it's not going to be reversing mode you to learned like what happened in about 28 days ago. So you're going to be paying attention to what happened 28 days ago. If you have to go back 28 days back and look the report in there and take a look at it, what is going to happen tomorrow, because certain changes going to be in order. What is those certain changes? The certain changes is going to be coming first with what? With the divine guidance that it's going to be coming in towards us. And that's going to be coming directly from Uranus. How we can resolve what? Our material existence in Taurus. How the new wave to provide, how the new things is going to be a different, is going to be a old ways in a new way? Possibly yes. So pay attention to what you have, pay attention of messages that is going to be coming in. Maybe you can see some signs on the buses, or all of a sudden people stop and talking to you. Pay attention into certain unusual things that actually you are the things that you are working on it, but all of a sudden the message is clear. So Nimira, thank you for coming in. Great messages, everyone, of leaving a messages into the YouTube. Great. This is good for the community, and you guys can share some things there for. So what is going on though? We're going to see today as the moon is going to be going on in the afternoon. She's going to be crossing into where? To Capricorn. Time to get to work. But before you get to work, you need to know what you need to go to work, right? You want to know the directions. Can't just go blind and it's like, let's go do it. We'll do it. What? No matter. We're going to do something. What is this something? You don't know what to do. That's how you're going to do it, right? So the day is going to be starting again with this shadowing work about with Mercury. You're probably going to get it like certain things within a consciousness right now. It's there like, man, it's just like, I don't know what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, and so on and so on. A lot of unnecessarily kind of like everything is changing here, right? Because right now you're tuned in. Now everything has to have different process of thoughts. Saturn is about to exiting in there of out of Pisces. We already start feeling it like the new energy is going to be coming in, and this energy is going to benefit pretty much everyone because it is about what? Beginning of new ways of relationships. We're going to talk about this pretty soon. We're going to be waiting for the moon to go back into Libra, when the moon's going to be transiting from the end of Virgo and the beginning of Libra. We are going to be talking about this when the time comes in. But for right now, what do we need to do? We need to be focusing of our thought processes. Hopefully the inner child is healed, because the moon is beautiful trine with Chiron. The energy that you didn't get from mother, or energy you didn't get from things and so on, you didn't get it for a reason. So you can work on it and you can rebuild within. Very beautiful sextile with the sun. The moon and the sun are basically very good and healthy condition with the inner child. That's mean intuition and authority. It's going to be working in the inner child, putting together. That's mean what? You're going to grow up. Okay? You're going to be grow up. Hi, Sant. Thank you for coming in. And as we are talking about this, Mars is also in divine energies with Jupiter in there, growing up in that position as well. A lot of beautiful things are happening, even though the intense energies that are coming from Lilith. You're gonna feel the duality in there. Um, Hi Mohi, thank you for coming in. You're gonna feel this shadow energy. All of a sudden, you're gonna see the negative things, and it's like, no, 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 it's not this. And right in the split seconds, you're gonna see the positive sides. Okay, so you're gonna feel this internal wars within yourself in there, as those wars within the internal self. They are gonna be what? What is the proper things to do? Okay, so. Hi, New. Thank you for coming in. And we're going to see some at the 8 o'clock how the energy is going to be focused more within the intuition. Is like, okay, let's figure things out. You're going to be working properly between intuition and authority. Very, very beautiful energy. But as the ascendant is going to be with the North Node and Mercury, this is the time when you actually going to be like, I'm going to be talking about where I'm going. Enough where I've been, enough where is this shadow it's telling me and my fears are telling me, I'm going to be going forward. Okay? And here is that you're going to be looking for the informations of going forward. So at this time, okay, as the inner work is connecting with the moon, we're going to see the 150 degrees aspect with Uranus. Uranus is the planet of the sudden changes. Uranus, it is the conduit between what's up there to bring it down here, but how he's going to communicate with you, how you're going to feel the energies, how you're going to interpret these messages. And this is where you are going to start learning that the magnetic field as astrology that it's coming in today. I had a very good talk in the town here. And here is how you put the astrology with the psychology. And with the psychology, the philosophy that it comes in, all they are coming in together. But it's going to be require spirituality to put all this together so you can what? Enhance your ways of understanding. And that's going to bring these energies of what we supposed to be evolving to it in this. So, with that being said, later on this energy at 9 o'clock, the inner work is going to become at Capricorn. Here it's going to have the preview of what we need to do, because you will find out that, talk is talk, but we also have to do something. The moon is going to be a squaring Saturn, and Neptune is like, okay, but I have to get to my thing is that there is no organizations and there is no visions. And Uranus says like, I'm giving it to you. So pay attention with those hours, because this is going to be some incredible, powerful energies. Okay, very beautiful. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a pumped up, fired up of what it's coming today towards us. All right, 10 o'clock, the inner work is going to be at Capricorn. That is going to be opposing Jupiter and Chiron. You got to know, if you think that you cannot do, ask yourself what you cannot do it. Why not doing it? Don't self-sabotaging yourself because of certain things. Particularly if in your childhood or in the family environment, somebody told you, oh, you're not made for that. You're not cut out for that. Oh, and there is nothing's going to happen from you, and so on and so on. Get away from that. Your job is to understand that if you want to do something, roll your sleeves and go ahead and do it. You need to understand that if human made something, human can fix that something. Okay? All right. This is gonna be the hour of Pluto. This is 11 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful, very beautiful energies. We're gonna start feeling it, these transformations within us, particularly the transformations of not listen up your fears, not listen up your shadow, but Pluto, when accessing the informations of the shadow, this is going to be the time where you are going to be like, you know what? I always want something. I always wanted this or always wanted that. Go get it. This is going to be one of the messages of Uranus that it's going to be coming in. Of course, every time when a Venus and Mercury squaring Lilith, one thing of this is you facing your fears. But another thing is you're also facing the negative side within yourself. So stay away from that energy, okay? Because some of it's gonna feel like, oh, there is no love. Nobody loves me. Nobody accept my values. Nobody appreciate me who I am as a soul. You are the one who have to first and the most appreciate itself as a soul here. And this is why Mercury together with the North Node, you have to have a strong psyche because Venus is going to be coming in there. And that is going to be to understand that wherever you're going to need to have the self-love and the soul with you. Because the soul, it's empowering through the spirit. And the soul, it is telling you different things to yourself. Philosophy. That's changing your psyche. And now you're beginning to be happy. That's what you want, I hope, in life. All right. Talking about the next hour, the 12 o'clock, this is the hour of the sun. This is the hour of the authority. This is the things that you are going to be accepting to do. Those is going to be like when you make general decisions. Very beautiful emotional state, very beautiful energies with, you've seen through that, you need to have a new circle, probably a new friends, new ways, because when you beginning to change, and this changing that's happening in the past 2 days, right now, all of a sudden you don't resonate with the people that you used to resonate because they don't resonate with you too. And you're going to find that certain resonances doesn't work. Okay? But with that being said, you're going to also find out that the people who evolve with you, people who are around you, who's been resonate for a while, also they're going to be tuning in the next stage with you. Okay? So you're going to feel this telepathy, how it works, like a magic. Okay? I mean, daily examples in my life, it's like, for me, it's normal. I don't know about you, but it is what it is. All right. 1 o'clock, the inner work is going to beginning to Pisces. This is going to be this energies of the consciousness in there that you're like, oh, but I'm not worried about the spiritual stuff. I'm not worried about the energies. I'm not doing so on and so on and so on and so on. All these negative things. Okay? But that is your job to stop that. Because if you put the negative sides in front of you, this is what you're going to emitting, and this is what you're going to attract. And then the questions that today was asked about it from a person, why did these things happening to me? You attract it because you emit it. If your psyche was changing, if you put positive philosophy into yourself and you evolve your soul vibrations, why do the things are different? Ask yourself. All right. Very, very beautiful. 2 o'clock, the inner work is going to be at Pisces. It's going to point to the ascendant. And this is where Mars is learning things from Jupiter even more. Okay? Right now, your warrior, it's like, you know what? I'm going to go back into the what? To the study, the new ways. I'm going to be making actions after I graduate. Because you understand, before you do something, you need to understand it, learning in a very profound way. Okay? But, there is one but. You need to be very mindful about the Aquarius energies. Sometimes you are going too fast, you're going to be missing certain things. This is one of the pitfalls of Aquarius. Because they can go ahead and write one sentence and they can understand everything. but at the same time, they can read the whole book and they can miss in one sentence that particular sentence to understand everything. So, because they want everything rapido, fast. Okay, so be mindful about those two positions. Take little time within you. Okay, plus the Aquarius energy is like, okay, today I'm going to do this, tomorrow I'm going to do that, and you're able to put things together in a totally amazing, miraculously, totally new way. Okay, so those people who have, particularly people who have moon in Aquarius, they know the intuition how it works with the future. Okay, people with Jupiter in Aquarius, very powerful because that's going to be a growth. People with Saturn in Aquarius, okay, you know how to develop the new structure, but don't limit it yourself into the new. That is a one huge lesson in there from within you. Okay, you have a Neptune in Aquarius. You have the vision. You already foreseen the future. You see how the universe operates in there. Okay, so that is going to be coming towards us. 3 o'clock, this is going to be the inner work at Aries. Very beautiful energies between the fire signs. Ascendant, it's going to be at Leo. Now you're getting this initial fire. I want to go move. Very beautiful hours, particularly about the fire signs in there, because that's going to be working with the truth. It's going to be working with develop the new personality within you. You are waiting for this personality. You are waiting to be reborn. Now you get it that if you don't change into that new personality, nothing else is going to change around you. And now that energy is coming, right? You're soaking it up. You're really soaking it up. And right now the moon is at 27 degrees and Uranus is at 27 degrees. Uranus is 27 degrees, 30 minutes. Moon is 27 degrees, 38 minutes. So between these hours, about 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there's going to be some so much electrifying energy. There's going to be some downloads. There's going to be ideas. There's going to be some brainstorming, but with the universe. Okay, very beautiful. And this is going to be working that energy in the material world of Taurus. It's about building. What are you going to build? You're going to build machine, or are you going to build a spaceship? Or are you going to be building a new farming? You're going to build a robot about farming? Or you're going to be creating something that is going to be with new ways of building houses, new ideas about houses, or whatever it is. But it's going to be connecting with what? Survival. A totally different new way. Hi, Mohammed. Thank you for coming in. And 4 o'clock, of course, you're going to be facing the challenges of how do I need to do this? What I need to do this? I mean, you're going to be challenged at Mars. And Mars is like, you know what? Hey, I am dealing with fixing these old family patterns. Now I don't want to be acting any awkwardly. I don't want to make revolutions. I don't want to make this. I am about to learning and meditations, and I'm preparing to act on it. Okay? So if you feel like, oh, I need to do this, and all of a sudden you have no energy to do something, that's what this is. Gonna feel lazy. You're not actually lazy. You're working here. All right, 5 o'clock, the inner work is going to be at Taurus. Very powerful moments about Mercury is about like, okay, I need to talk differently in there within, and so on and so on. This energy is going to be some very beautiful with talk and the communications there. Mercury is at 9 degrees, very, very, very close unifications with this North Node. Pay attention into those communications. about, particularly if you're talking of what you are going to do in the material world. Because in the next hour, as we are talking about to this, the inner work is going to be exactly with what? It's going to be exactly with Uranus. Here how this looks like. As we are talking about divine guidance in there. Here is, that is the inner work that is give you the green light towards the intuition. And now, since you already know what is going on within the world, right? What are you going to be preparing to? The moon is going to be crossing over to Capricorn. I have to stop doing it. Okay? So those energies also from Jupiter towards Mars, and we also see it at Pluto from the ascendant that it's in Virgo. Right now, you're putting in your organizing who? Your own self. Hi, Billy. I'm doing okay. How are you? All right. 7 p.m. The inner work is going to be at Gemini. Ascendant is going to be at Virgo. It's going to be very close to the South Node. And, of course, Lilith, it's still at Sag. Duality, 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 duality. And you're going to be like, I don't really know nothing anymore. I don't know where I am. I don't know what I feel. I see things. I think I'm going nuts. I think I'm going crazy. No, you're not. You're just tuning into the truth that you naturally know within yourself. And now it's like this duality, inner conflict between your spirit and your lower self. And there. Hi. So, as we are going on at 8 o'clock, we see in the inner work in the Gemini, the ascendant it's still is going to be at Virgo. It's going to be opposing Saturn. And at this time, we have the moon. It's right now at 08 minutes within Capricorn. Now it is like, I'm fed up with all this. I have to do something. I have to create something. I have to go ahead and do this things that I need to do. I already learn enough. I already know enough. I already feel enough. All I have to do is roll up my sleeve. And some of the people, we're going to see this. You're going to see it like all of a sudden some people's going to come up with new ideas. And tomorrow is going to be that energy in there like that. Okay? All right, 9 o'clock, the inner work is going to be at Cancer. That it's more about like in family situations. 9 o'clock, usually within the family time, right? Just try not to put so much pressure within that energies about your relationships. Because the relationships, they are ruled with these transformations, okay? So today I was asked how this is going to be, with Saturn entering Aries, how this is going to be affecting Libra. You need to understand, Libra is going to be the receiver. Okay? There's going to be a discard. If you're down here, it's Libra. Okay? Here we're going to have Uranus. Here we have a Pluto. And here, an opposition with that, we're going to have a Saturn and Neptune. But they're going to be sextiling Uranus and Pluto. And the receiving part is going to be Libra. Very positive energies about relationships. Okay? Incredibly receiving energy. So the people who have something in the ending of Virgo and the beginning of Libra, you guys gonna feel it no matter what. Some of you already feel it, okay? Some of you already feel these energies. All right, 10 o'clock, the inner work is going to be with Jupiter, is about this rethinking, revising, redo family patterns. Don't bring those patterns into your new relationships, particularly if you're in relationships. This is going to be one of the pitfalls in there, one of the main lessons is in there, but that energy is going to be start empowering what? Your authority and Mars. Mars is going to say, like, don't create wars. Don't bring the wars from the family into here. Enough with this. Send it back. Okay? It's going to be one of this energy. And at 11 o'clock, the ascendant that is going to be at Libra is going to be divine energies with Uranus. Now, with that energy of Uranus, you're going to be like, oh my God, I did everything okay. And now my relationship is going to be with this energies that I am going to be doing something amazing. Okay? Because that power of Libra creates that balance. And you have that balance between what? Libra and Taurus. Who is ruling Libra and Taurus? It's Venus. It's about love and value. And it's about finally time to you to understand that whatever you're going to do, might as well do it with love and joy. And this is how this energy is going to be some very powerful. But there's going to be some what? Challenges. And the challenges is going to be coming from the inner work, that the inner work is going to be opposing Pluto. Pluto is the hidden god. He's the hidden guy who sits behind and just watching. And it's like, okay, let's see, it's going to change these directions. It's going to be, I mean, I'm giving this everything in there, and I'm just going to be, because the sign, it's that circle, it's kind of like a satellite in there that brings the energy down to the crust, to the earth, right? But he is untouchable. So that transformations in there, it comes from what? From the spirit. Okay? And now the spirit wants the what? Finding and doing the same things that we've been doing it for the past level of existence here in the material plane, but in totally new way, aware of the consequences of our actions. That is his role. He wants to teach us. Okay, guys? So, that's what it was, the astro-gravitational report. I hope you're going to change. You're going to get these downloads. You're going to fix your life. You're going to be happy. You're going to be pumped up, fired up, super excited. And you are going to be doing amazing things, not only for yourself, but for your humanity in a whole level. All right, guys. So that's all was the astro-gravitational report. And I am going to be giving you a little bit of heads up what we're going to do tomorrow. Okay? This is going to be what? The 12th of February at 7 o'clock in the morning. All right. Well, the ascendant is going to be moving very close to Mars. That inner work, it's still going to be at Sag in there, but Mercury already got the messages about the destiny, because right now the North Node, it's 9 degrees 53 minutes, and Mercury overnight passed through that, and he's like, I am going forward in Pisces so I can begin to get to the new ways. No. He's going to do something else. He's going to go retrograde, but we're not ready for that. Okay? But the moon, it's going to be at Capricorn at 5 degrees. Beautiful energies with the North Node, Venus, and Mercury. And we're going to see how those messages from the intuition that comes in, how these calibrations is going to help you in the internal communications and spiritual realm, and how you're going to be loving yourself. Okay? But more about this mañana, tomorrow. All right, guys. Much love to you. Thank you for coming in, and come back tomorrow for another astro-gravitational report. Much love.